The chefs will have 3 days to create a finale-worthy cake that celebrates science and space. They will build these cakes on their respective home turfs, given the gravity of this crucial last challenge. The final event will be hosted by celebrity scientist Kevin Delaney at the renowned Franklin Institute in Philadelphia, located between Buddy's Bakery in Hoboken and Duff's in Baltimore.
We're gonna do bigger and better than he could even dream of. So, it's at the Franklin Museum. What if we use Franklin? Think of him in like a little rocket ship that actually takes off.
Okay.
Right? Maybe we could have Franklin flying across 4 exhibits, an ocean scene. Then we're gonna have a volcano with dinosaurs. Then we're gonna move on to an invention scene. All these things are gonna spin and it's gonna look mechanical. And then last, we could maybe have like a half moon and an astronaut going up and down. And maybe we could get fire to come out the back of the rocket ship.
You know it's just the 2 of us, though.
Did we have help with the other cakes?
No, but those were 1 cake.
Ralph, this is what we're doing.
This is the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing, which is a big deal. So I want to make a cake of the lunar landing. We're gonna have a lander that will descend onto the moon. I want a door that opens. I want a lunar rover to drive out of it and deliver a cupcake.
Right. And we're gonna put on a show.
On top of that, I want this to be a celebration with a funk band. George Washington and 2 Ben Franklins will then carry the cake with mission patches on it, and then we will have a dance party, and it will be over. I'm getting a buddy of mine from NASA to come over and talk me through some stuff.
Hey, got something for you.
Thank you so much.
Sure,
This is
sure.
An amazing, amazing help.
Yeah. So this model is from the 60s, so it was accurate for the time.
So this lunar lander has to look accurate. It's very technical, there's a lot of angles, and it has to land without falling apart. There's a lot of stuff that I'm asking this cake to do, and Jeff.
I'm making the lunar module, and this thing's got hundreds of different angles and pieces that jut out. It's extremely complicated.
I'm also making a cake with all the mission patches on it. With these mission patches, I want to hand paint all of them. This is incredibly time consuming, but these are the kind of details that people are going to pay attention to.
It's gonna look dope.
These badges are taking a while.
I got Apollo 9, and then I'll do Apollo 11.
Okay.
I need to take my time. The second you start rushing, your painting looks sloppy. And it's really hard to erase those mistakes.
Don't bump the table.
I really appreciate the amount of effort Duff is putting into these patches, but we do have a time limit here, and I'm worried about finishing all of the major components that we want to get done.
Oh.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
So we're gonna be using turntables and rotisseries to make this cake move to look like they're powering the 3 lightning globes on top. I'm gonna have to run the wire to the back,
Paint them all silver.
paint them all silver. Oh, the shelves.
Shelves. It's just a lot of moving parts, literally and figuratively. No, just literally. There are literally a lot of moving parts. And that's difficult to do with cake.
Take all the pieces off of it and replace them with gum paste pieces.
Now, we're no rocket scientists, but I think it'll work. It looks dope.
It does look really good.
So now it's time to see if Franklin's rocket is gonna fire.
First Benjamin Franklin test flight.
This thing is blowing sparks like 10 feet. I'm like, they're gonna die. I love it.
This sucks. This was the worst idea.
At this point, we've been working for 18 hours. All right, we're gonna go the other way. We're just running on fumes. This is a lot of work.
Press it. Stretch it.
I'm a little tired, you know? I mean, listen, it is what it is. I mean, we knew going into this that we took on a big challenge. But if what we did was easy, everybody would be us.
our way to the car.
Time to reveal the car, grab the remote control, and now it won't move. This is a nightmare.
The car crashed into the moon.
The only thing I can do, cue the funk band. That's like the most Duff thing to ever happen.
I'm Benjamin Franklin. Yeah! Today, I'd like to take you all on a very special journey with me through time and space. Our journey starts where life on Earth first began. Let's fire up this rocket and fly away to the future, shall we? 3, 2, 1, blast off! Electricity! The generator you see here creates the spark that improves our quality of life. Let's see where it takes us next. Space! The scientific spirit, which nearly got me fried flying a kite in a lightning storm, has taken us beyond the bounds of Earth. And perhaps, within the next few years, even to Mars. Thank you for joining me on our journey through space and time. It's me, Benjamin Frankenstein.
I love it, I love it. Well, Ben, that wasn't the finale that I was looking for.
Well, how would you end it?
Well, there's only one way to do it.
You don't mean
There's only one style. Hoboken style, baby! Duff, this is when we're gonna leave you in the dust.
You both did a spectacular job on these cakes. Totally blew us away. Let's start with Duff.
Standout element of all of it for me was just the authenticity that you brought to the piece.
Proportions were spot on, all the little detail work.
Heartbreaking to you that the Land Rover didn't really work out the way you wanted it to.
Buddy, you pulled every trick out tonight. You skyrocketed us off into a new universe.
When I saw the scale and grandeur of the cake, I did not expect the story to be so well thought out and so well executed. But the moon is not very round looking. It looks kind of like the end of an egg. But that's me nitpicking, man. And that leaves us to the winner of tonight's Space Cake Off. Winner tonight was Buddy.
The execution, that's where you edged out Duff.
I'm just so proud to have won this challenge, but I want to win this whole competition.
This has been a long, difficult journey.
Good luck.
Good luck.
The overall winner of Buddy versus Duff is Duff.
I'm really proud of us. Jeff and I pushed ourselves to the absolute limit of what we're capable of. It was awesome.
Hi everyone, make sure you subscribe to Food Network UK where you can see loads more shows and loads of different recipes.